Hey, greetings everybody out there. Rod here. Thought I'd make a really quick video today just to see how everybody's doing out there and to give you a good explanation of why I do what I do. So, first off, I am absolutely, by no definition of the word, an expert on anything pertaining to Dungeons & Dragons or even painting of miniatures. It's a hobby. That's all it is. It's a hobby. If you like what I do, watch my videos. When it comes to painting the miniatures, which I really like to do because I find it to be a great form of relaxation therapy. It gets me out of my head. You know, everybody knows I'm a military veteran. I've got a military hospital jacket, probably 3 times thicker than this. But anxiety, depression, whole 9 yards, a brain tumor which is inoperable. So I got to have something to keep my mind occupied, or I'll just go crazy inside my own head. But you know, something like this miniature right here from Reaper, I like this miniature. It's one of my favorites that I painted. You know, you can see the detail on this with the naked eye or with glasses. I have to wear trifocals. Believe it or not, this was the first miniature that I painted. Right here. Now there's a lot of detail in it, and I didn't want it to look like a cheesy ripoff of, let's see if I can get it to focus. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Cheesy ripoff of Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, like others do. And I didn't want it to look like the St. Pauli girl or whatever. So I went with my own color scheme that I thought would look best. And that's what you do with painting. You just do what you think looks good. Like this guy right here. Now this one right here was my second miniature that I painted. Right here. If I can get him to focus. You know? But, like I said, I'm no expert at it. It's just, I do what I feel is right when I'm painting them. You know? And honestly, when it comes to my paints, right, I have just a few. Right? Now, it's funny because I took a Dungeon Crate box and all my paints fit in it. I spray painted it a green color and that's what I use to put my paints in. So, of course, it's Army. And like I said before, I'm not sponsored by them. It's just what I have. These right here were the ones that, excuse me, these paints came from the Army Painters Dungeons & Dragons starter set that had the owlbear in it. And the other one is from the one that had Minsk and Boo. So I've got a nice little selection of paints. But, you know, like all of them, they start to run down. And I got one of those fingernail polish shakers. It's for shaking fingernail polish and craft paints. And so I can get the colors to mix up really good. So they're not goopy or anything like that. Or when you go to take some paint out and put it in your palette, you get that clear liquid that looks like snot. But, you know, I put on that thing a minute and a half, take it off. Excellent flow. It makes a huge difference if your paints are mixed up really good. And I'm probably just droning on and on and on here, but that's just the way it is, you know. What was I going to say? Oh, well, I lost my train of thought for a second there. I tend to do that a lot. Oh, my next painting video will be this guy right here. I got 2 of them, and I like to use 2 because that way I paint one, I can figure it out, you know, how I have to do my angles when I hold it, what is going to need special attention to detail when I go in there to do it, what brush I might need to use, because in a spot where I think I'm going to need a flat brush, I might need a liner brush. I don't know. I'm no longer going to be asking people to subscribe and share and stuff like that. If you like my videos, hey, by all means, like it, hit that button. It means something to me, you know. I will ask people to comment from time to time because I like to get the feedback. And that's how I know how I'm doing, and it also tells me things that you guys might like to see. Because I'm not a mind reader. If I was a mind reader, I'd be in Las Vegas playing Texas Hold'em all day long, racking in millions of dollars. So I'm going to cut it off right here. You guys have a great game. And like I always say, grab that D8 and roll your damage.